Today I'm making a lemon jelly roll using a cake mix since I have it. And I'm sure not everybody likes making everything from scratch. So this is a lemon cake mix. You could use it white if you wanted. And just follow the directions on the box. A cup of water, half a cup of oil, 3 eggs. So beat that. Once that's all mixed up, I have my largest cookie sheet here. It's not a jelly roll pan, but it's a large cookie sheet lined with parchment paper. I'm going to spread the mix out on the pan. My oven is heating to 350. I'm going to put it in. Watch it maybe 15-20 minutes. Keep a close eye on it. And as soon as it looks like it's starting to brown a little around the edge, check with your finger. It should bounce back, and then take it out. So I'm just going to continue beating this. So mix is all mixed up. As I said, cookie sheet. If you have a jelly roll pan, by all means. But since I don't, and it's not like I'm going to go out, rush out and buy one, I'm just using my largest baking sheet. Spread the mix out so it covers the entire pan, because you want this to be a very thin type cake. So there we go. So 350 oven. Maybe 15-20 minutes, but keep a close eye on it. While the jelly roll is baking, I'm going to prepare the filling, and I'm using a sheriff pie filling. Same, just follow the directions on the box. So you have to divide the eggs. So right now I'm just going to use the yolks. So the whites I'm putting in this bowl, which I will put into the fridge for now. So here I've got 2 egg yolks. And to that I'm going to add 1/3 of a cup of cold water and the lemon packaging. I was thinking packaging because it was falling on the stove. Jeez, I'm going to be starting a fire here in a minute, so if you hear the alarm go off, call the fire department. So mix that up. So the filling, egg yolks, and the cold water. And to that, I'm going to add 2 cups of hot water. I'm going to stir it pretty much constantly and cook it over medium heat until it thickens up. So I want to stir it constantly, and as soon as it starts to bubble, it'll thicken. So then you know it's done. Now you can see the lemon is starting to thicken up. So continue to stir and let it thicken. As soon as it's thickened, maybe cook for like 30 seconds to a minute, stirring constantly. Then remove it from the heat and let it cool. I touched the jelly roll, looks like it's done, so I'm taking it out. So I've got a clean tea towel on my cupboard here, and I'm going to put icing sugar. Spread it around a little bit. This is where I'm going to put the jelly roll. So here's the jelly roll that I've taken out of the oven. Taking it off the pan, and what I'm going to do is flip it over onto the cloth, take off the parchment paper, and now I'm going to roll it up. You want to do this while the cake is warm, because if you cool it and then try and roll it up, it's just going to break. So there's that rolled up, and it's going to go into the refrigerator until it's cold. I'm going to make a seafoam icing to go in the jelly roll. So remember the 2 egg yolks that we had when we made the lemon? So we're going to use those along with a 1.5 cups of brown sugar, 1/3 cup of water, and a teaspoon of vanilla. So I don't have a double boiler, so what I've done is I put a slightly larger pot with water, like not even half full. The water's boiling. I'm mixing this up, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on the hot water, hold it in there, and use the mixer and beat it until it foams up, and it'll make a nice creamy frosting to go in the filling. So this is how it looks, the 2 pots, and then I'm just going to beat it with the beater. Probably it'll take about 5 minutes. Now this is how the icing looks. It's creamy and spreadable. So I'm going to assemble the jelly roll. So get it out of the fridge. Carefully unroll it. Oops, a little piece broke off. Now I made the lemon filling. So I'm going to spread the lemon filling. It's nice and cold, but it still spreads easy. And then the seafoam icing, I'm going to put some of that, spread that over. This is going to take a little bit of finesse rolling this up, so hopefully it'll work. that. Now use your cloth as you go and just like move the cloth back away from the cake, but roll the cake. Roll it. Peel the cloth back. Roll it. Yikes. Ah. It's breaking a bit. But you know what? Desserts are never lost. So there we put it. And any defects will be covered up with this lovely creamy seafoam icing. If you're not a fan of, a lot of people maybe haven't tried this. This is an old recipe, this icing. You can use whipping cream. I don't know, I like this seafoam icing. So there's that. Cover it all up. And there you go, one jelly roll dessert made from a cake mix. Easy enough to do.